Good morning. I'm here to share with you a short yoga practice. Great for really any time, but especially when you're on vacation like I am right now in beautiful Costa Rica. You can see the jungle behind me, and actually the howler monkeys are out. They just passed by, so you might hear them in the background as well. So let's start just in a seated position. Get comfortable, close your eyes, and we'll take a few deep breaths. Breathing through the nose, a nice deep inhale. And a long exhale. Again, nice deep inhale, really filling your belly, your chest, your back. Deep exhale. And on the next inhale, let's raise the arms up overhead, stretching up and turning, interlacing the fingers, turn the palms around, and exhale, press the palms up to the sky. Also have a few other people waking up, going by on dirt bikes. Inhale and exhale. Let's release the right hand down to the right side, and we'll just do a side bend over to the right. And then inhale, stretch back up. Exhale over to the left side. And then inhale, rise back up. And exhale, we're going to take the hands down in front and stretch our arms out. Just a little stretch for the low back. And then inhale, slide the hands back. And let's take them behind us and just fingers pointing forwards, arch the spine, roll the shoulder blades towards each other. This is a nice stretch for the shoulders. Front of the arms, you can lift your chin slightly, it feels nice. And then exhale back to center. Okay, let's come into a squat pose. So we're going to take the feet out in front, take the arms in between the legs, hands to heart, and press the elbows into the knees. You can close your eyes for a moment, or maybe bring your head forwards if that feels good. Just a gentle release for the hips and the low back. And then release the hands, press into the feet, lift the hips up, coming into Uttanasana, so a standing forward fold. You could have your feet about hip distance apart. And then a slight bend in the knees. Since it's early in the morning, you probably feel a little tight in the back of the legs. Instead of kind of rounding, see if you can just hinge from the hips more. Yeah, you can cross your arms, your forearms, and sort of ragdoll over the legs. So again, instead of straightening the legs all the way, have a bit of bend at the knees because your legs are often a little tighter in the morning. And then release the arms. We'll roll ourselves up to standing. Roll the shoulders back. Couple shoulder rolls. And then inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen. And then we're going to exhale and just take a big step back with the left foot, coming into a lunge. We're going to rise up. You can place your hands on your hips until you found your balance. And then stretch your arms all the way up. Inhale. And then exhale, we'll open into a warrior two. So we'll drop the back heel, readjust the feet if you need to widen them a little bit. Right toes pointing straight ahead, back heel on the ground. And just gaze over the front fingertips. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, stretch out to the right side for Trikonasana, triangle pose. You can place the hand on the inside of the leg or maybe fingers to the ground. And then inhale, rise back up. Let's exhale, bend the right knee, and this time we're going to stretch the left hand down the left leg. And a reverse warrior. Just give a nice deep stretch to the right side of the body. And then rise back up into warrior two. And then right forearm to right thigh. Left arm alongside the left ear. Or maybe you want to bring your right hand down to the floor, the ground. And then release the left hand down. Let's straighten out the right leg, come into a pyramid pose. Maybe hands on blocks if you have them, otherwise just on the ground. And then again, the right leg is starting to loosen up already, but you might not be able to straighten it all the way, just as much as you can. Inhale. Exhale, fold. We're going to come into a standing split. So we'll bend to the right knee, push into the right foot, and lift the left leg all the way up. You can sort of walk your hands back or maybe grab onto your ankle, pull yourself in a little closer. Inhale, and exhale, bring your left foot down next to your right foot. So you're back into your forward fold Uttanasana. Let's take a big step back with the right foot into a lunge. Rising all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. So I'm going to drop my right heel. I'm going to take a bit of a wider stance here. Got a little more space. And gaze over the left shoulder. Deep bend in the left knee. And then inhale, straighten your left leg. And exhale, stretch out to the side. So you can have the hand on the inside of the leg, or if you can reach fingertips on the ground and the right arm to the sky. And then inhale, rise back up. Exhale, bend the left knee, so we're back into our warrior two. And then we're just going to slide the right hand down the right leg, left arm up for a reverse warrior. And then rise up, warrior two, and into side angle. So forearm on the thigh, right arm alongside the right ear. Or maybe you want to bring your hand down to the ground. Let's lower the right hand down. We'll come into our pyramid pose. So we're just going to adjust the feet. So left foot pointing straight ahead and right foot's on a bit of an angle. And again, you might not be ready to straighten the leg all the way, so up to you. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, if there's room to fold a bit deeper, go ahead. Okay, and then our standing split. We're going to bend the left knee and raise the right leg all the way up. And I like to grab onto my ankle just to bring myself in a little bit closer. And then release the right foot and fold into Uttanasana. From Uttanasana, we're going to go ahead and bend the knees and move ourselves onto our seat. Lift the feet up, coming into Navasana boat pose. Let's roll the shoulders back, try to sit up nice and tall. Bring the feet as high as the eyes, so toes as high as the eyes, and then extend the arms if we can. Maybe extending the legs. So I can imagine I'm pushing, trying to reach that leaf with my feet. You can imagine the same thing. Imagine you're pushing or reaching for something to extend the legs. Extending, using your core muscles all the way up, sending that energy out through the balls of your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, bring the feet in. Let's open the knees to the side for Baddha Konasana. So we'll sit up nice and tall. Again, let the hips open. And if you want to stay seated, you can stay there. If it feels comfortable to fold forwards, you can. Again, you might feel a little tighter in the morning, so just go easy. It'll open up throughout the day and throughout this practice. And then inhale, rise back up. Let's bring the right knee up, and you can either extend your left leg, or we can cross the right foot over the left leg and then bend the left knee for a spinal twist. So we're going to start by sitting up tall, both sit bones on the ground. Inhale the left arm up, and exhale, hook your elbow behind your knee. Give yourself a nice twist. Breathe in, breathe out. Looking back over your right shoulder, or maybe just closing the eyes. And then slowly coming back to center, twisting the other way. And then let's go ahead and do the other side. So we're going to cross the left foot over the right leg. So first variation would be here. Second variation, we're going to bend the right knee. Left hand behind. Inhale, stretch up with the right arm. Exhale, twist to the left side. And let's inhale, come back to center. Maybe de-rotate a little bit. And we'll unravel the legs. Let's come onto our backs. The knees bent. Feet hip distance apart. And we'll go up and down a few times. It's a nice way to sort of wake up the low back and sort of massage your belly a little bit, and good little core exercise. So press your lower back into the ground, engage those pelvic floor muscles, and then slowly lift your hips up. If you want to coordinate with the breath as well, then you would inhale all the way up. And then as you exhale, you're slowly coming down. So you're trying to round your spine as you come down. So it doesn't come down as one flat plate at the end. As much as we can, we're really trying to separate each vertebra. Inhaling all the way up again. And exhaling all the way down. Okay, one more time. This time we're going to stay up. So we're slowly bring ourselves up. And then we're at the top. We can stay there, or maybe interlace the fingers and sort of walk the shoulders under. In bridge pose. And then release your hands and slowly come down. Let's draw the right knee into the chest and see if I have enough room to stretch out my left leg. Yes. So right knee in. Nice squeeze, wind relieving pose. Other side. Left knee in. Okay, and then both knees in. We'll do just another little core strengthener. So we're going to extend the legs. We're going to sort of lift the hips up, lower, and then extend your legs forwards, but try to keep your low back on the floor. So if you're lowering them too far down, your back comes up, then don't lower them that far. Just lifting up and then extending forwards, maybe 45 degrees if even, up. Lifting the low back. And nice core strengthener. Build a little bit of heat. few more. And last one. Awesome. So let's go ahead and come onto our backs just for a few minutes to absorb the practice. So just closing your eyes, taking a nice deep breath in, exhaling a breath out. Just relaxing completely into your surroundings, whether you're indoor, outdoor, just feeling your connection to the earth, to yourself as well. To all things. And if you'd like to stay there a little longer, please do. Otherwise, let's wiggle our fingers and toes, stretch out the arms and legs, and draw the knees into the chest. We'll roll to the right side and slowly roll ourselves up to seated. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. I hope you feel a little lighter and a little more stretched out, and nice centered and grounded, ready for the day. Thank you. Namaste.